Local support for News 6 has been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU-TV.
Hi! We're the 6th grade class from Allenese Middle School. Home of the Mustangs. Welcome to News 6.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Kimmel from Allenese Middle School. Welcome to News 6. We have Mary Woodruff in the studio with our first story.
Thank you, Rebecca. Our first story is about a unique hobby, collecting Indian relics.
How did your interest in collecting begin?
Well, whenever I was 5 years old, I found an arrowhead over on a baseball diamond. My older brother was playing baseball, and from then on I was bit with it, and my grandpa hunted them, and he had a collection, so I started in collecting them and trying to get all of them I could find.
How large is your collection, and where did you find it?
My collection is probably, of broken pieces, probably 10,000 pieces, but of good pieces that aren't, that aren't broke up too bad, there's probably 1,000 of them maybe. And most of them that I found is along the rivers, the hills, because of the water, the campsites and the animals. That's the better places, but you can find them almost anywhere. I have a variety. It goes all the way from stone tools to knives and small arrowheads, pedestals used for corn grinding, and axes. I got a pretty large axe collection, and they use them. I think the larger ones they're found up north. I think maybe they're used to bust holes in the ice for ice fishing, and the smaller ones maybe to finish off a pretty large animal if they shot it and then they needed to, finish it off. And then a lot of them were probably used to hollow out their dugouts and their, like a canoe, and work on their wood objects of their camp. A lot of them maybe cut firewood, a lot of the axes. And a lot of your gorgets were used for, some of them were used for bracelets, the smaller ones, and the pendants were most likely just worn like a pendant that we wear today.
What are your best finds?
Probably the best finds that I had is I got a red dovetail made out of a high agate that's fairly decent size, and then I have a white bottleneck. It's also made out of Flint Ridge material, real colorful and real perfect. And I found a real nice quartz pedestal, and I've got a couple of real nice quartz axes that I picked up that's really well made and real good shape. And a hump gorget that I forgot about. Yeah.
This News 6 is produced by the 6th grade class of Allenese Middle School, which is located in Harrod, but serves 4 towns: Harrod, Lafayette, Westminster, and West Newton. All 4 towns are located approximately 90 miles south of Bowling Green. These 4 towns have a total population of 1,300.
We learned lots of new things in our second story about llamas. David Neff has more.
What inspired you to start raising llamas?
Well, initially it was just a love of animals. We did a lot of research and discovered that llamas were a high-profit animal, and it's a large animal that people can raise and know that they're not going to be slaughtered at the end of the season.
How long have you had the llamas, and what are they like?
We purchased our first 3, these 3 here in the pen, last October, so we've had them just over a year. And there's a baby outside that was born in July. As far as what they're like, in general, they're very non-aggressive, gentle animals, but they each have their own distinct personality. Kokomo here is our brown one. He's He tries to be aggressive, but he's very small for a male of his age, which is 2 years. Our female, the large white one over there, her name's Sugar Frost. She's about 6 years old, and she's definitely the boss of this corral. She tells the others where to go and what to do. We have a hill outside, and Kokomo's kind of king of the hill out there. Ben here, our brown and white one, he's just over a year. He's certainly our friendliest llama. We call him our PR llama.
How do you care for your llamas?
They're real low maintenance animals. You really just have to give them some hay. They eat real low protein hay, about 10 to 8%. Alfalfa is really too rich for them. We also give them a little grain, not that they need it, but we give them a supplement that has minerals in it that they need. Lots of llamas will eat treats like carrots and crackers and ice cream and things like that. We've never taught ours to eat that kind of stuff, but I'm sure we will eventually, because it's a lot of fun to have a llama go poking in your pocket for a treat.
On Kids View today, we tried to find out what we felt about having a woman hold office of president in the U.S.
Hi, I'm Travis Hildy with the Kids View question of the week. Should there be female president and why? Cindy, what about you?
Yes, because it'd be a good influence on all the females.
And what about you, Heather?
Yes, there should be a female president because there's been too many men in the office.
And finally, what about you, Jerry?
I think it doesn't really matter because either sex can handle it.
And that's it from Allen East Middle School.
Our last story is about the Allen East Marching Brass, the first band from Allen County to play at a professional sports game. They say they would like to go back again in 1991.
How was Allen East selected to play at the Bengals game?
What we did was last November, we had a tape of the band from our invitational, and we sent it to Mrs. Shirley Bird, who's the director of entertainment. And then we filed an application, plus we had to send in a picture of the band so they could see their uniforms and the style of the uniform and the style of marching that Allen East does here.
What music did you perform and how was it selected?
Well, we have a time limit down there. We were allotted 10 minutes for pregame and 15 minutes for halftime. So it worked out real well for us at pregame because we did our normal pregame show that we do at all the home games. Now, for the halftime, what we did was last summer when I selected the music, we used 4 numbers: Gloria, Mississippi Mud, Barbara Ann, and Pink Panther. We chose that music based on the timing process, and it ran us close to 15 minutes. And what we did then too was the style that we're known for. We're known for the run and gun style. We're all dance and swing, and that's what got the Mustang Brass invited to Cincinnati. And what we're going to see today is our Dixieland combo, which performed at Cincinnati to the tune Mississippi Mud.
Thank you for being with us today. See you next week with the 6th graders of Otto Elementary.
Local support for News 6 has been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU-TV.